Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts, find a location near you now.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Craving comfort fresh food made from scratch daily? Check out Aspen Creek Grill. Located across from Hamilton Town Center and beside the Holiday Inn, we offer family farm-raised premium Black Agnes steaks hand-cut daily, creamy pastas, salmon chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Start with our famous powwow shrimp appetizer, and don't miss our refreshing drinks. Family-friendly or a great night out with friends. Aspen Creek Grill. Aspen Creek Grill, Noblesville. Call 317-559-3300.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. He said he loved me. My friends told me it wasn't a big deal. They thought he was so cool, but they didn't know what he wanted me to do.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. You have no idea the kind of pressure I felt to take things to the next level. Things were moving so fast. I was basically the only person in the freshman class who hadn't done it yet. So we did.
I loved him.
I thought she loved me.
My health class had CPR at school. I stayed after class to talk with the instructor about it. They showed me that it didn't have to be that way.
They showed me that I get to make my own choices.
There is another way.
That's the best thing CPR gives you. Another way. A better way.
A healthy way. Sometimes you don't see it because you're in your own world, but they don't make you feel bad. They talk to you like a real person, and they save kids from really unhealthy decisions. They tell the truth, and they know what they're talking about. So yeah, my life was different. I started to choose the better way.
I honestly don't know where I'd be or what I'd be doing had it not been for CPR.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
After the Marine Corps, I was diagnosed with PTSD and became homeless for 15 years. Like a hermit living on the street, I just existed. I came to Wheeler Mission. Wheeler operates on a culture of kindness. Going through their programs reminded me that my meaning in life is to serve God. God set me free from anxiety and depression. Before Wheeler, I just existed, but today I live.
Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts, find a location near you, now.
Hey conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks. Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
IndianaSRN welcomes you to Morristown High School. We are excited to bring you a special night alongside my partner, the coach, Keith Myers. This is Clark Chafin. And, Coach, we're excited to bring you this game. Tonight is the 2023 Hall of Fame game as the Morristown High School honors 4 past athletes by inducting them into their Hall of Fame. What a great honor for these past athletes, Coach.
Yeah, as we wrap up the JV game, the ceremony will be in just a couple minutes. We'll show the entire ceremony for you, but you don't understand. You've been in the Hall of Fame. You got to go to Oa Valley. You've been in that Hall of Fame. They got to retire your jersey, and it's a big deal. It's a really big deal, not only for the student athlete that played here, but the past coaches that coached him, the cheerleaders that cheered for him, but this community. If you not know about this community is very supportive of their athletic program. You go to the Copper Kettle, you get some fried chicken, and you come to basketball games on Friday nights. That's what you do, and it's going to be very interesting and very emotional. Talked to the athletic director all week long, and I'm just really glad you guys are here. I'm glad you're doing this, and you can tell that he's got that emotion ready to go as well.
Such fond memories for these athletes, ranging all the way back from 1992 to as early or as recent as 2018. As you mentioned, and most recently I got to spend some time at my old high school from 30 years ago, and it was just great to see past teachers and athletic and administration and friends and family and just those memories come back of all those practices and games that you had. And what a great way to connect the community. They even have a really neat, here at Morristown High School, interactive Hall of Fame board that's digital, that's out in this main hallway where you can get these stats and you can get all the information about these players, and really some impressive stats by these individuals.
And the neat thing about this is you have to be 5 years removed from the school. So that's one of the requirements. And you look at the whole entire gizmo with the banquet and everything today, it's kind of cool.
It's a big deal, and we're going to throw it down to our PA announcer as we have this honor.
Some amazing things during their athletic career at Morristown High School. This year's Hall of Fame class scored a combined 7,767 points on the basketball floor. Included in this year's class are both the boys and girls all-time leading scorers at Morristown. Morristown is the only school in the state of Indiana that has 3 2,000-point scorers, and they're all here tonight. Let's meet the 2023 Hall of Fame class. Michaela Borders Kuykendall. Michaela Kuykendall is a 2015 graduate of Morristown and is a career scoring leader in the girls basketball with 1,397 points. She is also the second all-time in rebounds, steals, and assists. Michaela averaged 15.5 points per game for her career. She led her teams to sectional championships in 2014 and 2015. Michaela went on to play at Purdue Northwest, where she played basketball for all 4 years. Michaela and her husband, Brian, class of 2014, reside in Auburn, Indiana. She is currently a part of the management team at Enterprise. Michaela Borders. Dylan Landcable. Dylan is a 2012 graduate of Morristown, and at the time of his graduation was the #2 all-time leading scorer. Landcable scored 2,072 points in his career. He was also the MVP of the Shelby County Tournament in 2011 and 2012, and the Shelby County Player of the Year in 2010, 2011, and 2012. He is number 51 on the all-time Indiana high school basketball scoring list. Dylan went on to play basketball and have a successful career at Norwood University in Michigan. Dylan currently resides in Noblesville, Indiana. He is a buyer planner for Helmer Scientific. Dylan has twin daughters, Elisa and Layla. Dylan Landcable. Next up is Hayden Landcable. Hayden is a 2018 graduate of Morristown and currently sits as the all-time leading scorer with 2,186 points. Hayden is number 29 on the all-time Indiana high school basketball scoring list. Lane Cable also sits first in career free throw percentage, first in assists, and first in steals. Hayden averaged 27 points per game his junior year and 26.3 points per game in his senior year. He led Morristown to the 2018 state championship. I will pause on that one. Hayden is currently as a senior year at Marian University. Hayden Land Cable, folks. And our last inductee is Brady Atkins. Brady is a 1992 graduate of Morristown and held the career scoring leader title until 1998. Brady scored 2,112 points in 3 years at Morristown. Atkins led the state in scoring in 1991 with an average of 36.8 points per game, and again in 1992 with an average of 33.5 points per game. He holds a single game scoring record of 56 points versus Waldron in 1991. Atkins scored 40 or more points in 15 other games. Brady is a number 19 on the all-time Indiana high school basketball scoring list. Brady currently resides in Manhattan Beach, California, where he is the Vice President for Strategic Sales, Growth, and Innovation at Top Build. Brady and his wife, Charlene, have 2 children, Ambry and Ilea. Ladies and gentlemen, your Morristown Athletes Hall of Fame class of 2023. Let's give them a big hand.
Well, there you go. Standing ovation by this big, huge crowd on hand. And, I don't know about you, but you look at these stats, and I averaged 1 point a game, 15 turnovers a game, and I ate 2 popcorns a night.
Jaw-dropping that Brady Atkins had 15 games over 40 points. That was a good month for me, Coach. I was in the zone during that time. Hey, we're going to step aside, and we'll come back and bring you some pregame action. We have a Mid-Hoosier Conference showdown between the North Decatur Chargers and the hometown Morristown Yellow Jackets here on IndianaSRN. We'll see you in a little bit.
You want a career that fuels your passion for sports and physical activity. IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences offers that and more. You'll have insider access to sports, fitness, and exercise science professionals and learn from faculty with years of industry experience. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll study next to world-class sports facilities, Olympic governing bodies, the NCAA, and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sports industry career. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You see my kid?
Yeah!
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
We really focus on modern application development, DevOps, so automating the whole process of delivering your solution, and cloud architecture.
It's very important for mid to large companies to have cloud partners because you can't possibly have all the talent you need to address the complex ecosystem of the cloud.
We advise them on all parts of their business. And then when things are defined and we see a clear goal, Clean Slate also then goes and does the work.
We have a team that is very passionate about what they do. We love to solve complex problems, and there's a lot of companies out there that will avoid, getting involved in those things, and I think that's why clients like to work with us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the campus of Morristown High School in Shelby County, as tonight, IndianaSRN is proud to bring you Mid-Hoosier Conference boys basketball action as the North Decatur Chargers pay a visit to the Hive as they take on the Morristown Yellow Jackets. Tonight's game is sponsored by IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences. Begin your journey today. The Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Bertner Electric, serving greater Indianapolis and the surrounding counties. Piper Logistics, from warehousing to transportation, we do it all. And Reynolds Farm Equipment, serving our customers and community since 1955. Well, our team of producer Ben Wood, Jake Lang, and of course my partner, the coach, Keith Myers. This is Clark Chafin. And Coach, man, as we look at this matchup, we have two teams. If you look at the records, kind of going in opposite directions, but don't let that fool you. There's a lot of excitement tonight. As for Morristown, they've had their Hall of Fame inductions. There's a great crowd. The band's filing in. And not to mention, it's a chance to knock off the first place Mid-Hoosier Conference leader in North Decatur.
And when you talk to the North Decatur coach, like we did this week, one of the things he said, in this conference, you cannot count a win until it's over. You talk to Corey. Corey's going, we just need a miracle, but today could be the day.
Could be the day.
He says his kids are understanding they're not healthy. They have not been healthy all season long. That's just got, I put my arm around him. I said, buddy, I've been around, and I've been 1-13, and I ended up 1-22, and then I was 0-23. So, and he goes, so don't give me that. So, but they're getting the system. First year coach, they'll get there.
They will get there. And if we take a look at the home team, the Morristown Yellow Jackets, a 1-13 record, 1-3 in conference play. Coach Corey Krieger is in his first year. Offensively, their team's averaging 40 points a contest, defensively giving up 58. And like you said, Coach, they've dealt with injuries and illness at various points along the season. We know we were here to bring the Holiday Classic tournament, and they were dealing with injuries and illnesses even during that time. They got 7 games left here in the regular season. They got a chance to turn it around and really try to capture some momentum here for their season.
One of the things that I told Corey, and this is something to build confidence for his kids, the season is over. You can come start a new season during sectional play in the state of Indiana, and anything can happen at that time.
And the Yellow Jackets are on the road if you look at their schedule for the next 4 games. So leaving the Hive here would be very great taster in their mouth to come away with a victory. Meanwhile, the opponent, the North Decatur Chargers, 10-4 on the season, 3-0 in the conference. They're led by Coach P.J. Metz. Metz is in his 3rd year, and he has a record of 28-33. Offensively, the Chargers are putting up 60 points per game and only allowing 48 on the defensive end. Coach, they're winners of 6 of their past 7 games. They're playing really good basketball late. I like the fact that North Decatur's putting up about 15 points each quarter. That's some good offensive production he's getting from his ball club.
The other things he told me earlier, PJ, one of the things he said is the kids have bought into his system. They know what they're doing. He's been with them since they were freshmen. So he coached them as a freshman. Then he was the JV coach. He coached them there, now the varsity coach. And he goes, I paid my dues, they paid their dues, and the dues are being paid off real. In this conference, though, a one-game lead in this conference is nothing, and you know that. You played in this conference.
It sure did. The continuity that Coach Metz has with his team is undeniable. The Chargers are big and physical and definitely will have a size advantage in tonight's contest. Tell the tape, common foes, North Decatur 5-1, Morristown 0-6. Last 35 years, Morristown holds an advantage, though, 19-18. The last year, North Decatur won 60-21. What will happen tonight? We'll come back and we'll let you know, and we'll break down some of the impact players and keys to the game. You're watching IndianaSRN.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Welcome back to the Hive here at Morristown High School. Morristown getting ready to take on the North Decatur Chargers. We want to let you know that this broadcast is copyrighted by IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, videos, and audio without the express written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited. Coach, we'll take a look at the teams as they're coming out for their final warm-ups and just some impact players that to look for on both sides, and then get your keys to the game. First for the home team, Morristown Yellow Jackets. They're led by 6'3" senior, number 54, Jamison Palmer. Palmer leads the team with 16 points per game. He's second in rebounding, shoots close to 80% from the free throw line. Cade Mahan is 6'4", junior, that has 8 points per contest and 5.2 rebounds. We got 23, Matthew Carlton, a 5'10", junior, who's a 41% three-point shooter. We know the Yellow Jackets are going to need that tonight, and think about Chase Theobald as well, a 5'10" senior, so someone with the experience. What's the key for the Yellow Jackets to pull out a victory here, Coach?
First of all, they got to get a quick start. They got to get this crowd in the game, got to get quick start, got to get Palmer involved. He gets his first 2-3 buckets, he'll carry the team a little bit. The bad thing is rebounding is not there yet. Got to get the rebounds, and then you got to eliminate your turnovers. The last time they came and the last time we saw them, they had 27 turnovers. Can't have that. You got to protect the ball, because that's how you're going to defend them without scooting the basket, because turnover points off of turnovers could really, really hurt you tonight.
Yeah, not having those empty possessions and those rebounds, very, very key for the Yellow Jackets. Meanwhile, the North Decatur Chargers, they got 3 players averaging double figures. We'll start with number 23, Lance Nobby. Nobby's a 6'5" senior, averages 17.5 points per contest. Also leads the Chargers in rebounds at 7.6. Number 5, Caden Muckerheit is a 5'10" junior. Muckerheit is 15 points per game. He's got 4 rebounds and 4 assists. And then you throw in Blake Spears, a 6' senior. Spears averaging 11 points per contest and 4 rebounds. With 3 players again in those double figures, that's impressive. That's good offense, and certainly something Coach Metz likes about his ball club. What is the key for the North Decatur Chargers tonight?
Maintain their success. Do not get big-headed. Do not think you're the king of the hill. Just maintain and do what you do. Put pressure, get the turnover, and then score. You will see them on the floor. This team, for 50-50 balls, you won't have to sweep the floor. It will be clean at halftime, and by the end of the game, they'll need to clean their jerseys.
No floor burns, knee pads, like the old school knee pads.
Let me tell you, in one play I saw a kid actually dove from half court and then slid to the free throw line, got up, and got the ball. It was like, okay, I want that kid. Remind me of Brian Cardinal. I want that kid.
Yes, the janitor, right? That's
Yeah.
the janitor. He definitely played hard, and these teams will play hard in this mid-Hoosier Conference action. When we come back, we'll mention some of the starters, look at even the schedule coming up. It should be a great contest. Morristown, again, honoring their Hall of Fame inductees for the 2023 ceremony. It was a special night, and we'll come back and bring you the starters and ready for action and tip-off here at Morristown High School, only on IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
And our starting lineups have been introduced. We'll run down those names and players and numbers right now for North Decatur. They'll go this way.
Wait a minute. I got goosebumps.
Ooh, I know. And the Bulls theme music makes you want to lace them up, doesn't it, Coach?
No.
A lot of Advil before you do.
Yes.
Carson Palmer, number 3. Caden Muckerhide, number 5. Blake Spears, 13. Connor Linkmeyer, number 15, and Lance Nobby, number 23. And for the whole team, Morristown Yellow Jackets, Cade Mahan, number 11, Matthew Carlton, Chase Theobald, Jacob Hawk, and Jamison Palmer. And we are underway. North Decatur wins the tip.
2-3 zone by Mooresville. We knew that was going to happen, didn't we? You're going to shoot it high.
And maybe that'll help with that rebound, as there's a 3 right away, off the rim short. Nobby pulls down the rebound, kicks it outside to Muckerhide, and they'll reset. Muckerhide penetrates, cut off nicely by the Morristown defense. Inside to Nobby, gets his own rebound and scores. Lance Nobby, an inside presence, and immediately the Chargers go to a little 1-2-2 three-quarter press, Coach.
Put the ball in the middle of the floor. Oh.
Get it over in time. Palmer drives, shot up, no good, contested by the Chargers, and they come away with it as Spears. Up ahead. Shot fake cut off by the defense. And they're going to call a 3-second call.
And folks, if you're not used to this conference, it will be physical, and there will be gentle fouls called. You will have to take care of the basketball.
Here comes the Yellow Jackets. Carlton and Hawk bring it across the timeline and tie up again. Aggressive defense, jump ball, alternating possession, and that'll stay with the home team.
I like this group of officials. They're all from Indianapolis. They stopped us on our way in, Clark, and said, we're excited that we're on IndianaSRN. I said, I'm excited that we got you on IndianaSRN. Good group of guys.
Great crew. They've been around a while.
Long time.
They haven't seen. Down in the corner is Mahan. He throws it to the top and a skip pass. North Decatur's sitting in a little trapping 2-3 zone. Loose ball picked up by Muckerhide, and he takes it all the way in and scores.
See the quick hands of Muckerhide. Very quick hands. This is what Morristown did not want to do early.
Got to stay connected if you're the Yellow Jackets. Maybe try to attack this pressure like they did at the beginning. Here's another steal, though.
No, right back.
And right back. Mahan with it, and they'll call a foul on the reach-in. That'll be on Carson Palmer.
That was on number 3, Carson Palmer, his first foul.
That's Palmer's first foul. He's a 6'3 senior. And post pass in and scores for 2 is Jamison Palmer. A nice out-of-bounds play there.
I like how the big fella goes to you. He'll put contact on him.
Got to fill that body, good body control as into the 2-3 zone. A nice high low to Nobby. And Lance Nobby, his second field goal. And Coach Krieger is going to want a 30-second timeout. Let me just tell you about the Industrial Cells Associates has been an electromechanical component manufacturer's representative for Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, and Eastern Tennessee for years. They want to wish all the teams good luck this season. For more information, contact Rich at 317-546-1900. Coach an early North Decatur 6-2 advantage. Lance Nobby, 4 of those 6 points right in the paint, right near the basket, not having any problems finishing.
Yeah, and he's just got enough length that caused you to fits. The interesting thing, they stayed out of foul trouble. They did not get the 1+1, but you got to stop the big fella because the big fella could go off tonight.
Here comes the Yellow Jackets trying to solve this press. There's a reach-in steal by Muckerhide. He'll go in transition again, and this time he's going to be fouled from behind, and it looks like that's going to be on Palmer.
That was on number 23, Matthew Carlton.
And now they'll take that to Matthew Carlton, and that'll be Carlton's first foul. Muckerhide goes to the free throw line for his first attempt. And that's up and good.
You know, one of the things that with this veteran crew, they know who needs to stay on the floor, and not saying that they don't look, but you'll see a lot of off-ball stuff tonight, and you will see them and listen to them talk to get kids out of trouble. I love officials like that. Scott Wagner's been around a long time.
Dakota Lee is going to check in for Morristown. Wears number 42. He's a 6-foot junior guard, and he brings it right across the press. Right there on the steal is Muckerhide, and in for the layup. Muckerhide with 6 quick points. And read in the press again, and here's a steal and score by Linkmeyer. There's Palmer trying to get in the middle of that zone. There's a flash as well for the Yellow Jackets. They get you in that corner. They use that sideline as an extra defender. Palmer for three from the corner. Rim's no good. Nobby clears. Quickly the other way, the Chargers advance the basketball.
They run the floor well, don't they, Clark?
They have really good spacing. Couldn't agree more as a drive by Spears, and he's going to initiate some contact and draw the foul. He'll go to the line. Foul on Cade Mahan. It's his first, team foul number 2. Left-handed southpaw Blake Spears fires it up, and everything clicking for the Chargers, including from the free throw line, Coach.
Yeah, they got off to a quick start. That's one of the things Morristown needed to do and has not really done that.
And with their shots so close in transition, I mean, they're really not having an opportunity to even get some defensive rebounds. As Nobby misses that put back. And Jamison Palmer brings it up. Skip pass in the corner. Carlton drives it to the right. And this time they're going to call a reach-in foul on Muckerhide. 13-2, Chargers lead. 4:08 remain here in quarter number 1. Excited to be here at the Hive at Morristown High School. Comes a set play from side out of bounds. Staggered double screen. Theobald releases out to Dakota Lee. And they'll reset the offense to the right side to Palmer. He drives, nice spin move, up and one.
Wow.
Jamison Palmer with his second field goal. Nice individual move there.
I like that move.
Just something about a good spin move. Gets you a little separation as we see the instant replay. He's able to pivot, keep that defender on his left side.
And he's got his body, his frame is perfect to guard, to use that rim as an extra helper.
And you know, he changes speeds just enough. You don't have to be fast, you just have to change speeds. It's the rebound by Theobald, but it's blocked, and quickly the other way are the Chargers. 3 on the way is good. Muckerhide's having himself a quarter.
9 so far.
9 of the 16.
Don't take me out, Coach.
Oh, he's feeling it. There's another steal. This time it's Spears. The left-hander cruises in for the layup. And we talked at the pregame about how explosive this North Decatur Charger team can be from the offensive standpoint. And they are showing it here. A nice cut and score by Dakota Lee.
They're not going to count the basket. Going to say it was on the floor.
Fouls on number 13, Blake Spears, his first foul.
Take a look at this cut, Coach.
Yeah, they're pushing the back before he put it up on the rim. Good call. Of course, if you're the home team, you're saying,
you were
good.
And one opportunity.
Please.
Dakota Lee with the basketball. Over to Palmer. Now the Chargers have fallen into a man-to-man half-court defense. Palmer takes it to the hole. And they're going to call out of bounds. Maybe a little out of control in that situation.
A little bit, but you know, you can hear the defensive players talking up here. Look at that 3. Set his feet, landed perfectly.
And inside out. The way basketball is, I like to see it played from the inside out just like that. The Chargers working around the perimeter. They've got a couple of subs in the game. The 3 on the way. Rim's no good. Mahan skies for the rebound. Long outlet to Palmer. And good hustle by Reed Messer. Messer is a 6'1 senior who just checked into the game.
And he had 2 steps. And he recovered well.
It didn't commit a foul. You know, a lot of tendencies would be for you to go down and slap down on that basketball.
we always taught to go straight up. If they're going to call a foul, make sure that your hands are going up.
Well, I got to think that would be a tough call for an official to check out as Mahan hits it from the baseline. Cade Mahan's first field goal. 6'4" junior on the board. Drive no good, and they're going to call a foul. And that'll send Muckerhide to the free throw line.
Foul was on number 11, Cade Mahan, his second foul, the team's third.
That'd be Mahan's second foul. That's someone who's averaging 8 points a contest and 5 rebounds. That'll be a big blow to the Yellow Jackets as Muckerhide misses the first free throw.
That's the only thing he's done wrong today.
Camden Gaines checks in. Gaines is 6'3" senior. He'll replace Mahan. And he misses the second one. Rebound, though, by Nobby. Nice jump stop in the lane. And it looks like they're going to get the foul up top. They'll call that on Gaines.
Foul was on number 22, Camden Gaines. His first foul, the team's fourth.
Lance Nobby, 6'5" senior. His first free throw is up and good. He now has 5 points. And fouls starting to add up here in the first quarter.
Yes.
Nobby's second one rims out. Offensive rebound. One of Coach's keys. It knocked off Linkmeyer's leg out of bounds, and it'll go to Morristown. As Lance Nobby takes a blow here with 1:46 remaining. Palmer breaks the pressure, gets to the middle of the court.
Oh, nice look.
Gaines with the unselfish pass. 3 on the way for Lee was no good. And here comes North Decatur quickly on the attack. Skip pass, number 21, that's Chase Youngman. He's in the game. As Muckerhide continues to attack the basket, he's going to draw another foul, and he'll go to the free throw line where he's 2 for 4.
Foul was on number 33, Jacob Hawk. His first foul, the team's fifth.
Muckerhide, a 5'10" junior, averaging 15 points per contest. Gets that one to fall. Coach, I'm going to run out of room to the stat sheet here with all Muckerhide's activity.
He might get his average before the end of the quarter. Got 11.
Got 11 now. And the lead is up to 15.
Here comes the trap.
Yeah, a little run and jump there. Dakota Lee. Nice outlet. Now they'll set up their half-court offense. Gaines on the right side. The Thea ball. They reverse it. Palmer, jab step, drives. There's that spin move. Left hand off the window. No. Messer with the rebound, and here comes the Chargers. Palmer gets the deflection.
Good job by Palmer.
And Coach Krieger wants him to slow it down here a little bit, maybe take the last shot. 35 seconds remain. Dakota Lee. And a nice back cut. Palmer absorbs the contact. And he'll go to the free throw line on the pump fake. Nice little weave action there in the half court to create an opportunity. As Palmer had a back cut. Dakota Lee with a nice pocket bounce pass. And Palmer makes the first free throw. He's now 1 of 2.
I have him unofficially for 5.
6'3" senior leads the team in scoring, 16 points per contest. Doesn't get that when Gaines tries to pull it down. North Decatur, 15 seconds left, working around the perimeter at this 2-3 defense of Morristown. Mucker Hyde penetrates. Palmer for three, no good. Rebound by Theobald. And that'll do it for the first quarter of action. All North Decatur early as they lead after one by a score of 21-7. Come back for the second quarter action here on IndianaSRN.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
Welcome back to the Hive at Morristown High School. Mid-Hoosier Conference action. North Decatur Chargers on top after the first quarter of play by 21-7. Coach, a lot of Morristown, or a lot of North Decatur getting what they want, but a lot of pressure on the defensive end, getting to some easy transition baskets.
They're playing a lot of inside and out tonight too, and been very effective.
Pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebound by Nobby, who checked back in here at the quarter. And Lance Nobby will go to the free throw line. Foul will go on to Palmer, and that also puts North Decatur in the bonus. Nobby's first free throw up and good. Nice soft rims here at Morristown. That's a shooter's rim. Gotta like that.
We didn't get to play horse tonight because of the banquet, but I think I could have took it.
You've got a nice horse winning streak. It's multiple games, I believe.
Well, Ben didn't get to play either tonight, so I'm glad that Ben didn't get to play because he would have shown me up.
He's a marksman from deep for sure.
Let's get that archery.
Dakota Lee with the ball, drives to the left side. Palmer shoots a three, off the rim, no. Saved by Mucker Hyde. Brady Maurer is checked in for the Chargers. Drive by Spears, in the paint. And they're going to call a reach-in foul. And the foul will go against Camden Gaines. That's his second foul, and that will take Blake Spears to the free throw line. He has 3 points on the night, 1 for 2. And the one-on-one opportunity misses. Sweeping in was Lance Nobby for the rebound. The drive by Youngman. In the corner, Spears for three. And that left-handed jump shot falls from the sky and good.
If anything, North Decatur free throw shooting is a little suspect tonight.
They've missed 6 free throws. Post feed. Theobald drives baseline. Lee for three, off the rim, no. Gaines with the rebound. Back out to Lee. Lee drives, cut off. A nice replace by Theobald. He'll shoot a three, no good, in and out. And I think Camden Gaines might have picked up his third foul.
Foul is on number 22, Camden Gaines, his third foul of the team.
So take a look at that three-pointer here in the corner. Just that penetration in the middle of the zone, Coach.
And Gaines has picked up his third foul of the evening.
Cade Mahan checked back in the game. Mahan's got 2 as the free throw falls for Chase Youngman. He's a 6-foot freshman.
Only freshman on the team. You think he carries the bags?
He would be filling my water bottle if I was an upperclassman.
Yep. You know, you look at this Morristown team, and they're so young. Only 1 senior on this whole entire squad.
So all these games, it's just valuable experience.
It's JV plus.
Right? And, you know, the difference between JV and varsity, the physicality, the speed of the game, and it's something that you just have to get used to, and the only way to do that is by repetition and by playing. Lee for 3, stepped right into that one and knocked it down. Nice shot by Dakota Lee, his first field goal. The Chargers come down the other end. Short corner is Nobby. Skip pass. Muckerhide. Jump stop under control.
You know, and if you're the hometown crowd of Morristown, you can't give up on these kids because they are young. They'll get better because the pedigree at this place is amazing.
Well, we even saw that, right, with the induction ceremony when you have the only school in the state of Indiana who has 3 2,000-point scorers. I mean, that's special.
Yep.
They're going to call a player control foul there. As we see this last 3-pointer here, Coach, by Dakota Lee.
Stepped into it, set his feet.
Fundamentally great shot there by Dakota Lee. As the player control foul, that's Jamison Palmer's second. Leading scorer for Morristown. He's got to be smart here these last 5 minutes of the second quarter.
Yeah, you notice he put him on the wing of the zone.
Here come the Chargers. Reed Messer, skip pass. Muckerhide for 3, no good. Spears chases it down. And that's a tough pass. Good defense here by Morristown. A nice throw ahead by Palmer. Great idea. But the speed of Spears, or rather Linkmeyer, is able to get the steal. Nice spin move by Nobby.
Oh.
Left hand, quick move.
That's sweet. That's his 9th.
And Nobby extends the lead to 22 at 32-10. Power move up and in. A nice Chase Theobald drive baseline. Strong move to the basket. Theobald's first points of the evening. Messer up top to Muckerhide. High-low to Nobby. A nice seal by Nobby with the score and finish. Morristown breaking the token pressure there of North Decatur. Carlton gets a ball screen from Mahan. There's Palmer driving, and this goes through the contact. They're going to call a blocking foul. Let's take a look at this Nobby spin here in the post, Coach.
That's a good shot. That's a good move. That's Ben Wood back in his high school days.
Pumping up the D. Brown Reeboks on the basketball and the tongue.
And the short shorts.
The short shorts.
The long tubes.
Maybe the rec specs.
Well, you know, he's been known to bring the shorts back. Coach told him that no, and he said, come on, Coach.
You know, yeah.
They're worth 7 points for me.
I think when he goes to play a pickup game, he's running lines just to get warmed up, ready to go.
Well, and it's that headband he's got, and the gum, the wadded gum he's got, the big league shoe. His fiance calls him All-American.
His looks are worth 5 points just right out of the gate.
Well, he's got to shave the beard.
Nobby in the post. They reset. 3 minutes left. 34-14. Chargers up 20. Here's a 3-ball from deep. It's good. Carson Palmer, his first field goal, and it's a 3. Meanwhile, Mahan drives. Pass deflected, and that'll stay here with Morristown.
You know, he brought back the big league chew strawberry flavor.
Feel like treating someone special to a delicious meal from Aspen Creek Grill? Well, the next time come in for dinner, buy some gift cards and share with friends. Aspen Creek Grill is great food. Be sure to try our hand-cut fillets. Aspen Creek Grill, located in Noblesville. Carry out at 317-559-3300.
Misser on the layups and steal.
Skip pass, 3 on the way by Lee. That's his sweet spot. 3 for Lee.
That brought rain.
High arcing shot. Drive, no. Mahan with the rebound. And they're going to push. There's Lee in that side of the floor. Mahan. Carlton for 3. No good. Lee sizes another one up. Rim's no good. Left hand put back, too strong by Theobald. 3 or 4 good looks there by the Yellow Jackets. Couldn't get it to fall. Palmer. Looks like Morristown's shifted to a little bit of a man-to-man. Here's a drive by Nobby. Comes away and steals it from behind. Palmer gets his hand on it. Fight for it. There's some Mid-Hoosier Conference basketball. First down as a jump ball alternating possession is going to go to the Yellow Jackets.
I like first push, nothing. Second push, nothing. Third push, okay, the ball's loose. Okay, I'm going to call it jump ball. Love it. Let them play.
Let them play, and that's what they're doing.
And control it.
Right. And I think these kids have been playing against each other since elementary school. They know. There's a nice block by Brady Maurer.
That's one thing about this conference. You go to do games like this, and the kids are talking before the JV game and talking to each other. And
yeah, they've played against each other since 5th grade, and they're pretty familiar with what everybody does. And they grow to these games growing up. As a nice defensive play by Dakota Lee to get underneath Palmer and cause a travel. 39-17, Morristown basketball. Mahan gets it slapped away, and they're going to call a foul on Carson Palmer. And that'll put Cade Mahan to the free throw line, his first free throw attempt. Jacob Hawks checks in for the Yellow Jackets. Carlton has a seat.
Halftime will be joined by 2 of the Hall of Famers tonight.
Well, that'll be special. You got to ask one of those 2,000-point scorers, have they ever iced their shooting hand at the end of a game? 3 on the way, long, no good. Offensive rebound by Linkmeyer. Weak side cut, and Chase Youngman couldn't get the 15-footer to fall. Long pass, intercepted.
Oh, I like the kick out.
Smart play here by North Decatur, resetting the offense. Good transition defense by the Chargers, or by Morristown, stopping the ball. And North Decatur with 36 seconds remain here before halftime. Here's Spear driving in the lane. Bounce pass, contested, and Mahan blocks it out of bounds.
I'm kind of jealous of Mahan. He's got a beard.
He's got a good beard.
He's 17. He's got a beard.
Nice curly hair.
Come on.
Yeah, some people were just blessed, Coach. Big 3 for Spears, no good. Mahan and Linkmeyer come down with it. They'll say jump ball, alternating possession will stay here.
This is the 4th attempt for North Decatur. Three too many.
3 too many. There's a good hustle.
Oh, collision.
Oh, my.
Whoa, is he okay?
Comes out of there just fine. Everybody going for that loose ball.
Fouls on number 11, Cade Mahan, his third foul.
And Mahan will take the foul. That's his third foul.
Official took a tumble, too.
Boy, he did. Glad he's okay. At least appears to be okay.
Well, he popped back up quick, didn't he?
He did.
I like it.
He did. I would have needed some assistance.
My assistance would be still on the floor. CPR, a stretcher. And Debbie's watching on TV. She'd be running to Morristown right now.
Free throw up and good. The second one falls for Reed Messer. And a turnover here in the backcourt with 6 seconds remain.
They're going to get another shot at this.
They're going to get another shot. Palmer coming back in. Probably a little set play here. Got to watch, always watch the person throwing it inbounds. There's always someone that is a threat. Back to Spears, 3 on the way, short. Palmer with the rebound, the heave, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. North Decatur comfortably ahead, 40-17. When we come back, Coach will have some special guests. A couple of our Hall of Fame inductees will be with Coach Keith Myers. It's North Decatur 40, Morristown 17 here on IndianaSRN.
Conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
I get her, not solo.
You see if I did it?
Yeah.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Halftime score 40-17. With us is one of the Hall of Famers. Do you feel like you're old that you're in the Hall of Fame? Michaela is with us.
Yeah, some days I do.
Talk a little bit about your career here at Morristown. Small town,
Yeah.
Grew up here, and now you're in the Hall of Fame. What does that mean to be in a Hall of Fame in your high school?
It's pretty cool. Small town like this, you know, everyone's so close. So that's the one thing that I always prided on here. I moved here, grew up, met my best friends, and yeah, got to play my favorite sport.
You scored 13,997 points, 13,396 more points than I did in my career. Talk about the teams that you played for and played on, and then Ben got to do some of your college games back in the college in your college years. Talk a little about those individuals, and do you still stay in touch with them?
Oh, absolutely. Like from college
Yeah.
and high school? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm actually in the process of trying to set up a a reunion. We're trying to get back together,
Cool.
me and my teammates. A couple of us are going to a concert in a couple months. Basketball has brought so many people into my life. It's amazing.
Tell people what you're doing now, and are you still involved in some type of basketball?
Not as much anymore. I stepped away from it after college. It was a lot of basketball. Had some injuries, and so I'm starting to get back into it. My husband and I, when it's nice out, we go play. We'll play one-on-one, so we can beat each other.
You still take him, right?
Some days. My hips are a little bad, so. But no, I'm starting to get back into it because I definitely want to get into coaching one day, and one day we'll see.
That's pretty cool. The banquet was kind of special.
Yeah.
You got great food, I know that. But
love the Copper Kettle.
We were here for the Christmas tournament, and it was between games. Fried chicken's the best.
Oh, I love it.
So talk real quick. Talk about what you would like to see in the girls program. They're developing a pretty good program here.
Yeah, no, I was very fortunate enough to be able to watch the Thanksgiving game this year against Triton, see them get that win, because we never beat Triton.
Right.
I think the last time we beat them, I was in 7th grade. We never beat them in high school, so it was bittersweet. My sister plays for Triton, or she did play for Triton. So it's always sad to see her lose, but I love to see my school win, and it's awesome. I love to see them coming up and seeing where the program's coming.
Congratulations, job well done.
Thank you so
Glad
much.
you joined us. We'll be back after this.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At one point in my life, alcohol ruled supreme. It was not impossible for me to wake up just as drunk as before I went to sleep, and I use the term go to sleep loosely. I think on most nights it wasn't falling asleep, it was just passing out. There was no way I was getting out of it with my own willpower, so I decided to give Wheeler a try. And since my graduation from Wheeler's program, alcohol has not had any kind of hold on me whatsoever.
It is Hall of Fame night. Now with us is Dylan. And Dylan, you are the class of 2012, correct?
2012, yep.
You scored a lot of points. Did you ever pass the ball?
Never. No, teammates. I was one of my buddies. One of the teammates who was a year younger than me, AJ Baker, was here tonight, and he was like, "You're lucky I wasn't in there for the speech, because I would have just been like, he never passed it, ball hog."
One of the things Clark said, Clark has been honored at Owen Valley. He goes, "Why should I pass the ball when I had the open shot?"
Right.
I said, "Did you have the open shot all the time?" Talk about those teams.
No, we had some good guys that went through. I mean, Scott McClellan, I can't give him a high enough regard as a head coach, and he brought some good guys, Kevin Krim and Craig Moore, that we coached. That kind of were at those younger years, kind of helped me develop and getting in really the weight room and then the individual stuff and get me set with AAU and just putting me out there. But we had some good guys. It was fun. Just maybe I could say the talent wasn't there, the time in the gym for those first couple years. But then my kind of junior, senior year, we had some guys that kind of bought in and did some things and won the county back to back. And so it was once guys bought in, it made a difference.
Talk about the community, because the community then just packed this gym. Little numbers down now. Yep. They're 1-13. A lot of people expect that.
Right.
But don't count this community out, because there's a lot of support here.
Yeah, I mean, you can see tonight. I mean, the amount of people that show up and still show up, and I'm talking to people, throughout today that they've been to every game this year. That's been a home type of thing, and but the community. I mean, the coolest thing was when my brother and they won the state championship. I lived in Michigan at the time, so I would drive down every weekend, those 6 weekends in a row, and they were on their run. And just to, see everybody show up in the caravans to wherever we were going, and then it was pretty neat to see. So we definitely show out in small town.
Kind of special for IndianaSRN, because that was our first state championships that we did, which was kind of cool. Okay. And then to follow you guys home with the fire trucks and all those things was kind of neat. The video was not really existent back when you were playing.
Right.
Talk a little bit about players now that has that advantage.
with the video of the scouting aspect.
Yeah.
Do you mean? Yeah, and that's one thing is, because I coached a few years here on access to like Huddle to see other teams and the scouting report, and that's definitely huge to get that feel for how other teams play and the players, and they can see them, the moves they make and things like that. Well, yeah, we didn't have that, so it was just kind of, we'd pop, Coach Mack would pop into kind of a VCR type, deal, and we'd watch a few clips and come back and just kind of, took the scouting report for, what it was, grain of salt, and went out there and just.
And with the coverage of IndianaSRN doing over 300 games a year now, somebody's on all the time.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing because my brother and sister play at Marion, so the games that we can't get to, you pop on YouTube or get on the other team's website and click live video and what you guys do. I mean, bringing and you got to think for for whatever reason families can't travel to an away game, we got to work or things like that. They can pop it on their phone or click it on once they get home from work, because it makes a difference. So that support for the kids and the team and coaches and things like that.
I owe you $5 for the commercial.
So, yep,
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Halftime here with the score of 40-17. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
And quickly at the start of the third quarter, Matthew Charlton scores for Morristown. Gets the Yellow Jackets on the board. Great job by Coach and talking to a couple of special people in Morristown athletics. Certainly great conversations and insights to those athletes, and just a glance back in the past down memory lane. Certainly fond memories for both Michaela and Landon as they had a terrific, or Dylan rather, as they had terrific careers.
It's nice to have them career. Always thought about the Mooresville community. We talked about that. This community is so supportive, and you need that support. Both of them want to get back into coaching. Interesting.
Well, once it's in your blood, and my gosh, and if you're that good, you're scoring that many points. There is an inch in that void that you've done in a game that you've loved for so long, and good for them to want to be able to give back to that game. Here's Mucker High, a great first half of 13 points. Inside to Nobby, spin move, left hand, rolls in. Lance Nobby continues to be a problem in the paint. Here comes the trap, Theobald skip pass, and Cade Mahan scores.
First 2 points of the night for Mr. Mahan.
While the Chargers are going to move it around the perimeter, Morristown back in that 2-3. Mucker High drives, 15-footer. He really gets high on that jump shot. Nobby with the loose ball, and he's going to put it in and score. 6'5" senior.
I have him unofficially for 15. Well, there's some speed.
and to be able to stop.
Yeah, I'd be stopping right out the door.
Post the knees.
Yeah.
This much gets moving that fast. It needs brakes. There's a drive by Carlton. Shot up, no good. Loose ball. Mucker Hyde comes away with it, and he'll push for the Chargers. Spears in the corner. Palmer for three. Rims no. Theobald gathers the carom.
They are not afraid to throw the ball up in the ocean.
Well, that's part of being a good offensive team. Get that ball. Don't be afraid of misses. Don't be afraid to make those plays.
They average 54 a game?
I think 60.
60 a game.
Here's his takeaway by Palmer. We'll slow it up inside to Nobby. There's that patent spin move we've seen 3 or 4 times tonight. Nobby is at his average or close to it at 17. Carlton down low. Mahan skip pass.
Oh.
3 on the way. It's good. Jacob Hawk drills a 3. His first field goal, and tells us that Ref Reps is designed in partnership with numerous state high school associations, helping officials to hone their skills and promote unity in the officiating world. Ref Reps is for the new official as well as the seasoned veteran. Contact us at refreps.com.
Join us tomorrow on IndianaSRN as we will be doing the semifinals of the City Alliance basketball tournament. Live from Tech High School, 6 and 7:30. Cathedral, the number 1 seed, taking on the number 4 seed, Chittard. And then at 7:30, number 2 Addicts taking on number 3 Covenant Christian. Also tomorrow night, Oldenburg Academy taking on Greenwood Christian. That game is at 7:30. All action on IndianaSRN, where you're always in the game. If you like what you see and you want us to do more of this, please contact us at coach@indianasrn.org.
Can't forget that coach at IndianaSRN. Coach! In and out, no good. Mahan on the rebound. Palmer got popped in the mouth.
That's the second time tonight.
He's taking a licking.
He is taking it. He needs a mouthpiece.
He does, or a face mask, something. Palmer drives in the corner. The Hawk. Theobald this time. Oh, good idea. But Muckerhide comes away with it, goes down, and he'll draw a charge. Jacob Hawk, the 5'7" sophomore, establishes position and takes a charge.
All you have to do, pull up from there. Don't take the charge. Just pull up. Troy and I talk about this all the time. Pull up from 7 feet. It's not going to hurt you.
Well, I think players that are that aggressive taking it in, I think they feel they're going to get the call more times than not.
Gotcha.
Maybe. Mahan down in the low. Contact, no good. Theobald gets the rebound, contested by Nobby, and the 6'5" post player is going to bring it up. Euro step to avoid the charge and scores.
I have him unofficially for 19.
19 points. Palmer will step into that 3 online, just a little long. Here come the Chargers quickly. Euro step this time by Muckerhide. And he gets his first field goal of the second half. It's up to 26. Dakota Lee. Palmer gets a ball screen. Good defense. You're right, though, Coach. A jump stop in that transition, just around the free volleyball line. Little floater. Avoid that foul. Here's Mahan, baseline, reverse layup.
Right idea.
Too strong, and Palmer comes away with it. Messer with the ball.
Love how they reverse the ball.
Nice high-low. Nobby, and 1. 10 points in this third quarter has Lance Nobby. As we take a look at this replay on the high-low, steps through the double team, gets contact, and goes to the free throw line.
Plays well with his frame, doesn't he?
He does.
He's
got a nice feel.
Yep.
Always knows, can always have that sixth sense of where the defense is. Has good awareness around the baskets, used both his right and left hand. Hits free throws.
Too bad he's a senior.
Too bad he's a senior.
I'm sure PJ would say, can I redshirt it?
He's got a COVID year, doesn't he? Can he get COVID year somewhere?
That's hilarious.
Youngman checks back in, the freshman for North Decatur. Carlton through the hands, and they're going to call that over and back violation. You see Coach Krieger telling his team, get a little bit deeper in that court as we see the spin move, Euro step.
Yeah.
Impressive for a 6'5".
Back when we played, that was called travel.
Yeah. Manu Ginobili step. 3 on the way, but Youngman is good.
Boy, that looked good from up here, didn't it? He has 5.
He's got 5, and, you know, for a freshman to be in that varsity game doesn't look too fast for him. Up ahead, here comes Spears with the left-handed layup. Blake Spears. Good balance by the Chargers. As Dakota Lee brings it across the timeline. Over to Carlton. Cut off. Gaines in the game. Lee backs it out. Reverses the ball. Palmer drives against the freshman and uses that senior knowledge to get his first field goal of the second half. Now the other end, they're letting him play. Morristown comes away with it up ahead to Palmer. Give it a little Euro step, and they're going to call the foul on the floor. And with 26.2 seconds remain, it'll be Morristown basketball underneath its own goal.
Foul was on number 21, Chase Yutman, his first foul, the team's second. Entering in for the Chargers.
Substitutions. Connor Linkmeyer, a 6'3 senior.
Number 33, Jacob Hawk.
Well, you got 5 seniors for North Decatur that really have big contributions.
He's really happy with their senior program. Oh.
Theobald with the rebound. Chase Theobald with 4 points. The offensive putback. Going to be the last shot here for North Decatur. Palmer sizes up a 3. Beautiful rotation, knocks it down. His second 3. And Dakota Lee at the corner. Yes! Dakota Lee for 3 ends the quarter. And after 3, North Decatur extends their lead at 61-31. Come back for the fourth quarter action here at the Hive on IndianaSRN.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Hoosier Basketball Magazine is in its 53rd year and is out now. Order today at HoosierBasketballMagazine.com or call 317-925-8200. There's top players in high school and college hoops. Thank Kip Westner and the Hoosier Basketball Magazine for their support of IndianaSRN.
Check out page 142.
Oh, I've got it dog-eared. Page 142. North Decatur up by 30. Shot up, and there's a foul. Muckerhide will go to the free throw line.
He was looking at the official going, you know, I don't shoot air balls. Somebody had to hit me.
Muckerhide with 15, averages 15. He puts that first free throw in. Well, and North Decatur's just got a nice team with senior leadership. And you got to think that come sectional time, they're built for that postseason.
And they play within themselves. They know what they can and cannot do.
They run their system well.
Yes.
Palmer gets through the elevators. Dakota Lee from the M. Oh, no good. Just off the left side of the rim. Muckerhide brings it down.
I was going to go home if he hit that one.
That one would have been his 4th three of the game. There's a three on the other end by Youngman. A long rebound, though, taken away by Messer. Palmer. His shot's no good. Run out of bounds. I think they're going to call a foul on Jamison Palmer.
Foul is on number 54, Jamison Palmer, his 4th foul, the team's 3rd.
And that's his 4th foul, 3rd team foul. Camden Gaines checks back in. And also Matthew Carlton.
Now they go from medium to really small.
Really small. Elevator play. Youngman too strong. Dakota Lee gets the rebound. Over to Carlton. Guarded closely by this Charger defense. Gaines. Top to Hawk. Hawk for 3. He'll let it go. Short battle for it. They're going to say it's went off of a yellow jacket. Brady Maurer checks in as well as Lance Nobby.
Nobby at number 45, Brady Maurer.
Muckerhide across the timeline. Gets instructions by Coach Metz. Directs a little traffic. There's a 3-point shot short. Coach, you're going to have to get up there. They got it pretty quick. I thought you might go down there and pop that out of the rim.
Now, let me ask you a question. Is there enough air in the basketball? Because should that actually happen in a basketball game?
I guess if you perfectly, I'm sure there's some scientists with some physics degree that I don't have.
You don't?
No.
You don't have a physics degree?
No, my physics teacher.
And we hired you anyway?
Yeah, it's because
the cheap labor.
Right, that's right.
I got you. No, really, a lot of people say, how's that happen? But I have seen that happen more time this year than any other time of the year.
Muckerhide drives and gets fouled. Yeah, it's unique for sure. That ball wedged in the rim as Muckerhide goes to the free throw line. First free throw is short. He's missed last two free throws in a row. Blake Spears checks back in for the Chargers. Second free throw is good. Lee brings it down across the court. North Decatur in a man-to-man. They'll pay attention to Lee from behind the line. They'll make him try to drive. As Carlton's three gets his own rebound. Mahan battles with Nobby. And a jump ball possession arrow will go to North Decatur. Muckerhide brings it across the timeline. Chargers in no hurry. They're going to work some zone offense here. Good ball movement. Got a corner three. Wide open is good. Chase Youngman.
I have him for 9. Check that, 8.
8 points for Youngman. It's a 35-point lead. Inside to Mahan. Strong take, and he'll draw the foul. Nice high-low opportunity. Mahan will go to the free throw line.
Foul is on number 45, Brady Maurer. His first foul, the team's third.
6'4" junior. Puts his first toss up. It's no good. Tell you that Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe is the new spot for breakfast or lunch, open Wednesday through Sunday. Try our breakfast or sweet baked goods located in Lawrence, Indiana. Check out Tam's at 6427 Oak Landing Road or carry out at 317-760-1640. Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe. Mahan with the last free throw is in. Some substitutions. Cooper Palmer. Carson's Ken checks in. He's a 6'1" sophomore. The Chargers have the ball on offense. Spears for three. Left-handers, good. Blake Spears into double figures now. Theobald on the drive. The weave action. Palmer. Mahan. Lee. Nice back cut by Palmer and a good bounce pass by Carlton.
I like Palmer's game. Has 11 points tonight.
There's a drive, rims in by Muckerhide.
He's had a good game.
He has a good game.
Don't forget to stay with us. We'll do the Piper Logistics Player of the Game.
Lots of good candidates for that. There's one of them, Palmer for three, in and out, no. Brady Maurer clears the board. Spears brings it down to Muckerhide. He'll go in the lane. And loose ball gathered by North Decatur. Three on the way, short. Good hustle by Spears to retrieve that offensive rebound. North Decatur just continues to put the hammer down and attack. Chase Youngman now in double figures with 10.
They have 4 guys in double figures.
Very good balance on the offensive end, coming in averaging 60 points. Here's Palmer, drive, scoop shot, no good. And they're going to call a foul, and that'll take Palmer to the free throw line. The foul is on Brady Maurer.
His second foul, the team's third.
Jamison Palmer, 79% free throw shooter. Connects.
For the Chargers, number 25, Braden Hancock, number 31, Mason Morris, number 33, Jack Keeney.
Jack Keeney, Mason Morris, and Braden Hancock check in for the Chargers.
That means everybody has played for them.
Good
That's
job,
nice.
Good job, Coach Metz.
Yep.
And another free throw drops for Palmer. He now has 13 to lead the scoring for the Yellow Jackets. Decatur working it around the perimeter. Inside, outside, three on the way by Keeney was no good. Here's a drive, pull up, lost control. Palmer gets the deflection up ahead to Mahan. Nice catch by Mahan. Lee thought about a three. Palmer drives. And they'll call a reach-in foul there for Cooper Palmer.
Foul is on number 35, Cooper Palmer. His first foul, the team's fifth. Entry in for the Jackets, number 25.
Ball out of bounds. It wasn't a shooting foul as Jamison Palmer gets a nice hand from the crowd and takes a seat on the bench. Three on the way. It's good. Dalton McMichael, a freshman, getting some varsity action, knocks down to 3.
Get my name in the newspaper tomorrow.
That's right. Look at that box score. See that 1 for 1 and a 3 are on that name. North Decatur handles it around the perimeter. There's a hand in the passing lane, and still there by Jacob Hawk. Goes down, can't get it to fall. Nice deflection by the Chargers. Mahan drives, skies, can't get it. Gaines off the window. Camden Gaines for 2. Good hustle play by Camden Gaines.
Do you see the play? Do you see the play here? They're down and they're still playing. That is great motivation.
And that's something Coach Krieger's got to be really pleased about. Continue to play hard despite that scoreboard as Owen Rinsel checks in. He's a 5'11 freshman. As the ball's inbounded, and that'll do it for us. Our final score, North Decatur will come away with a 73-41 victory. It's time for our Piper Logistics Player of the Game. Coach, who do you got?
I got Lance Nobby.
Lance Nobby.
22 points. Started off very, very well. Nice team play and a really nice ball club here in North Decatur. Hope to see them again before sectional time.
Well, good luck to both of these teams the rest of the year. We're greatly appreciative of Morristown having us tonight and their special Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And that'll do it for us. North Decatur wins 73-41 for my partner, the coach, Keith Myers, Clark Chafin for Ben Wood, and for our cameraman, Jake Lang. We appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, so long, everybody.